Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a Christmas Eve / Christmas Day glam for you guys. I asked you guys on Instagram if you wanted to see like a Christmassy glam and you guys said yes. So I decided to make this a dedicated video. I didn't want to put it in the vlog just because I just wanted this to be dedicated to a tutorial, so that's what I'm going to do today. I already did do my eyebrows and foundation and I wasn't recording. So I did do that already, but I just used the Cover FX blurring primer and I use my Hourglass Vanish Stick foundation just because that's the most full coverage foundation I have. If you want this makeup to last all throughout Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, whichever one you decide to do, then you're gonna want this to last a while. So that's why I use my most full coverage foundation. And I just did my brows the usual way I do them, with powder. So now I'm gonna go in with my Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. And you guys have seen me use this. And I just pat it on under there. And for Christmas, especially for like pictures and stuff, you do not want like dark under eyes and bags and stuff. I'm going in with my Kylie Skin Concealer in the shade Maple. And I'm just gonna dot under there. And then I just conceal like in the places I have like dark spots and a little bit of redness and like pimples and stuff. And I'm just gonna buff that out. So today is December 23rd. It is my uncle's birthday and it is Christmas Eve. And if you guys don't watch Friends, then that's where that's from. I'm sure Phoebe wasn't the first person to say that, but everyone associates that quote with Friends. So I have recently been using a brush to blend out everything, and I like the way that my makeup has been looking better recently with a brush. I haven't used a beauty blender in a minute, so I kind of don't remember what my makeup looked like with a beauty blender, to be honest. But I just really like the way it's looking with a brush, and I don't want to like go back to beauty blender. I don't know. We'll maybe try it. Now I'm gonna go in with my Pretty Vulgar setting powder. This is the loose setting powder, and you want to set your face. Even if you are a dry person, you want to set your face because you want this makeup to last, like I said, all day or all night or whatever. So I'm gonna really pack that on underneath the eyes. That is the spot where I crease the most, that and my smile lines. So I really pack it on, and around my nose under, oop, I didn't mean to flip y'all off. Under here, under my nose, I get build up and cracky, so I always especially put powder around there. And just, you know, the rest of the face. I really like this dense packer brush for my powder. I think it really just pushes in the powder really nicely. Especially underneath my eyes, it's so small that it fits like right under there, so that's really nice. I really need to invest in like a ring light because sometimes this natural lighting just isn't doing it for me. Okay, so we got the setting powder on, and you can either set your face or bake. I used to bake, but now I just kind of set it really heavily. So I'm gonna go in with my Hourglass Ambient Light Highlighting Palette, or face palette, and I'm going to be bronzing with that shade. It's the shade right here. So pretty. And I'm gonna use my ColourPop, I guess this is a bronzing brush for this. I have been loving this palette. I got it for my birthday. My mom got it for me for my birthday, and I have just been like obsessed. I cannot stop using it. Now, depending on what kind of like look you're going for Christmas, like if you want that like straight up like chiseled cheek, or if you want something more natural. If you want something more natural, this is like not the video because I'm doing like full on holiday glam. Like this is holiday glam, so I am going to be chiseling out these cheekbones. Oh yes. I'm just gonna do a little bit under my jaw. Oh! I'm gonna do a little bit under my jaw here. And then of course gonna just hit the forehead a little bit. I'm gonna go in with this Morphe blush trio in the shade Pop of Coral. I can't open it. There we go. Looks like that. And I'm just gonna take these two shades right here. The Luxie Duo Fiber Brush. It says it's for powder, but I like it for blush. And also, the blush you use, I would use like a really rosy, kind of pinky reddish toned blush just because, you know, it's the holidays. but it also kind of depends on what you're wearing. So if you're wearing like something, like if you're wearing like a statement color, I would go with a more neutral blush to your skin tone. But if you're wearing something kind of neutral, then I would go for like a pop of color, like a really nice pretty pop of pink, so you get that like rosy red flush to the cheeks. And that's what I'm gonna be doing. This is not what I'm wearing on Christmas Eve. I'm about to go to church, so but I think I'm gonna wear a white sweater on Christmas Eve, and that's very neutral, so I can pretty much do with whatever I want. Oh, I pack on the blush, you guys, and I have been putting it like on the tip of my nose recently. I think that that's so cute, and it just gives you that like little doll face. I don't know, so cute. But yeah, I pack on the blush. Y'all can do however much or less you want, but I love to pack it on. Now I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the eyes and do highlight later. So the palette I'm going to be using is the ColourPop X Disney Designer Collection, and I am going to be doing a really simple eye look, but with a pop of gold, because I feel like the holidays, you just need that pop of sparkle, and I'm going to be using the gold in this palette called One Kiss right here. It's so gorgeous. So I'm just going to be taking my trusty, dusty, crusty Sigma tapered blending brush, and I'm gonna go into the shade, where is this? I'm gonna go into the shade Triton, which is this cool tone brown right here. Just going to start working that into my crease. I didn't prime my eyes just because my natural eye, like shadows, they are pretty much like reddish. So I like to use that to my advantage, and I kind of already have like a transition crease shade on. So I like to take advantage of my dark eyes sometimes. Just dipping into that one more time. And this is not going to be complicated at all, you guys. Like, this is so simple, but it gives you the most like beautiful, it looks like you really tried. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I love about like glitter on the eyes or like shimmer on the eyes. It's like, it's so simple, but it looks like you tried. Now that I have Triton in the crease, I am going to go in with a little bit darker shade, Abu right here, which is the more warm tone brown shade. I'm gonna go back in with that same blending brush, and I'm just going to get it on the very tip of my brush, and I'm gonna focus it more on my outer V. And I'm gonna focus more of it going up like this, because my eyes fall, and so like you can totally tell like my eye is falling. So I'm going to focus this shade going up, so it brings my eye up and it gives the illusion that my eyes are like this. So I'm gonna focus that on my outer corners a bit. And keep in mind that I'm avoiding the lid space on my eye right there, just because that's where the shimmer is gonna go. And I'm using a very light hand when I'm blending on the outer corner, just because it blends a lot easier that way. I wish you guys could like feel how light I'm being with the brush, because like it's like I'm barely touching my eye and I'm like barely rubbing it. Okay, so now that I have that's pretty much all I'm gonna do in the crease. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that gold shade called One Kiss right here, and I'm literally just going to take it on my finger, because I feel like with shimmer shades, I don't like using a brush. I think your finger picks up the perfect amount of product, and I think it applies on your eye so much better. That's just me. If you want to use a brush, by all means use a brush, but I would spray it with some water or some Fix Plus or some setting spray or something, just to get the full pigmentation of it. So I'm just literally going to drag that across my eye, like so. Voila. Now I'm just going over the first layer and I'm patting the second layer on, just because I really want this to be super intense. And I wish I had some glitter, but I don't. But if you want to apply glitter, you know, all power to you, because that would look gorgeous. I'm just going back in with my same blending brush, and I'm just kind of diffusing the edges a little bit. And I bring my shimmer kind of higher than my actual crease, because I have hooded eyes, and so when I look straight on, you can't see the shimmer. but if I put it a little bit higher than my crease, you are able to see it a little bit better. I think I'm going to take the shade Ray right here, which is a little more champagne gold. I think I'm gonna kind of focus that in the inner corner a little bit. Ooh, that's really pretty. I don't know if you can even tell if that did anything, but I can tell, and it's like super pretty. Now for the lower lash line, I'm just going to go into the shades Abu and Triton again, those first two shades, and I'm just going to run them on my lower lash line. And you guys could see how easy that was. Like, I'm literally using the same brush. Like, you don't have to use a million brushes to do this. You don't have to make it super, super difficult. It's super easy. Because I'm not even the best at makeup, and I can do this. So if I can do this, you can do this as well. Okay, so now I'm just going to pop on some mascara, and of course you could pop on falsies if you want. I like my regular lashes how they are, so I'm just going to put on some mascara, and I will be right back. Okay, so I put on some Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I really like how the eyes came out. It's super, okay, this is like natural, right? Like, it's natural toned colors, but you just have that pop of gold, and it just makes it so beautiful. Like, I love this. So now I'm going to go into my Dose of Colors highlighter in the shade Soulmate, and this is a very gold highlighter because I want to really keep with the theme here of gold. This highlighter is so beautiful. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. If you want to blind Santa Claus with your highlight, get the Dose of Colors highlight in Soulmate. Oh my god. You guys, that is insane. Oh my god, I literally get so excited. It's not even funny. I'm gonna take a little bit on the nose. Oh my god, so good. A little bit on the cupid's bow, chin, everywhere. Oh my god. That nose highlight is literally no joke. Oh my gosh. You can go with a matte look if you want. I did highlight because I want to look like a sparkly ornament. So that was my goal. For the absolute statement of this look, I'm going to go in with a red lipstick, and I'm going to be using Mary Jo K from Kylie Cosmetics. I'm going to apply the lip liner first and then the liquid lipstick on top. And I chose a liquid lipstick just because I know I'm going to be eating sweets. I'm probably going to be eating food, and you know, I really don't want my lip color to come off. And a red lipstick for the holidays is just like an absolute must. But now that I have that messily filled in with lip liner, I'm going to go in with the liquid lipstick. This red is so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Do you see how much of a difference that made in the entire look? Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. I'm in love with this. Obviously, you can go with whatever color lip you want, but I just think that red is such a statement for holidays, so that's why I chose red. Thank you so much for watching this video, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed. I hope you took something from this tutorial. I had a lot of fun filming it. I'm really glad that I did this a dedicated makeup tutorial instead of putting it in the vlog, just because I want this to be dedicated for makeup specifically. Thank you so much for watching, guys. You have happy holidays, a Merry Christmas, and a Merry Christmas Eve. And I will see you in the next one, guys, and I will see you in my vlog. Bye!